Morning, guys. Mike Pattern Traders, November 3rd. Quick update on BTC. Do a walkthrough quickly. We broke out of the daily bull flag. Whether you painted it this way, whether you painted it this way, it doesn't really matter. It's still a breakout. Consolidation. Word of advice: consolidation above or below or at previous all-time highs, especially if you're doing a bullish pattern like this, leads to an impulse to the top side. Now, before the impulse to the top side takes place, which could take place within the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks, don't forget this is a daily time frame, you want to make sure that this doesn't become a fake out. And what do I mean by fake out is this breakout that just took place, this candle right here, doesn't get engulfed. So today is what? Today's Wednesday, the 3rd. Assume by weekly close, yeah, well, that'll be 3 days. 1, 2, 3. By weekly close, if we could maintain the low of this specific candle, which is going to be roughly about $60,000, 60,008, 80, oh, 500 just say. Let's make this red. If we can maintain, let's get rid of the TMA bands or interface. If we can maintain the low of the candle that broke the daily wedge, chances are we're going to go for that $68,000 to $70,000 mark. Does that mean that I'm bullish from here and that I would open up longs here? No, I would not. I'm in profit taking mode. I told you guys a few days ago or yesterday in Discord that I'm more into the protective state right now, only because some of these oscillators are getting a little too hot. My target still remains the same, $68,000 to $70,000. I'm not going to turn bearish until I start seeing 2-day and 3-day crosses. Keep your signal band. Let's just make the signal band blue. Make the trend band black. Get rid of the algos for just 1 second, and just look at this clean. We got a bounce here, which was the bounce to the top side. No cross, and that's a 2-day. I'm not even going to look at the 3-day because these are very bullish. Look, these are very bullish. Don't even bother looking at the higher time frame. So for me to turn bearish and to assume that we're going to have like a 40% dump or we're going to go make a lower low, I need to see at least us lose the 2-day or the 3-day, right? You always want to be under the trend line, which is black. You want to be under the black line to be a bear. You want to be under the trend band to be a bear. I gotta rename these fucking things. They're pissing me off. Low band, signal band, and I don't know. I'm gonna rename them because even when I make the videos, it kind of confuses me as is the way I speak about the pattern. But anyway, make a long story short, until the 2-day signal line crosses the trend line, I can't be bearish, man. I really can't. So we got it on the 12, right? We got it, died, curl up. We're gonna try to go retest this right now and probably reject and come back down. But either way, things are looking okay. Any dump right now for me is an opportunity to buy. I'm going to skim through some altcoins that I'm working with. Look at the 4-hour. 4-hour crossed, made a head over here, right? Made a head here on October 27th. Crossed to the top side, boom. Nice little breakout. I don't, unless something really crazy happens with FUD, I can't see this thing dying yet. I know the funding, I think the funding was pretty high. I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, BTC. Okay, yeah, the funding is okay. Whatever, it's kind of high. We might get a little flush. Just reset the funding on the altcoins and whatnot. But for the most part, I'm not too concerned yet. Now, let's go into actual technical analysis. Daily order block here. No matter what happens, this thing should offer some kind of support when it comes down 55 to 57K. Only problem with that is that I personally think it got front ran here, and that's why we broke out. So if the market makers bring this back down, why would they give us an opportunity to refill when we could have filled here, right? The only reason why it would come back down is if this bull flag was a failed breakout. So if this breakout, this bull flag was a failed breakout and this kind of like engulfs and comes all the way back down, in my eyes, that's fucking bearish, man. That's bearish. So I know we're all waiting for that 55, 56K, but if it comes, I think it's going to go relatively lower. I think it's probably going to go down to sweep all these highs. I mean, these lows. All right, open up your TMA band. 12-hour, very important. 12-hour is very important. We're still above it, okay? Usually, like I said, tap the 12-hour, you go and you reject off the red. And then if that's a lower high, you take a measured move from the high to your lower high, and you end up targeting your green. Keep that in mind. This play usually plays out in every time frame, whether it's a 5-hour, 15-minute. If we're in range mode, this play plays out all the goddamn time. Open up your daily TMA band. Go to your daily. It has not been tapped yet. We broke above it on October 1st when we were at like $46,000. I can guarantee you that unless FUD comes in, when we do happen to dump down, we're going to get some kind of reaction here. Keep that in mind. You should label this. You should put a line somewhere on your chart and say this is your daily TMA band. Let's put that on here. Daily TMA. Hold on, guys. I'm going to drink some soon. Sorry about that. It's early. I need my protein shake. Go to the gym in a little bit. Alright, daily TMA band. That should offer some kind of support, some kind of balance, whether it's a lower high or whether it's something that does something like this, down, up, and then go down. Whatever. But it's going to offer some kind of support. Save this. Go into another clean sheet. High, low. PT range. Daily open. And monthly open. That's all I want right now. Let's talk about the range. Nothing else on, just the range. So the monthly open, something else is on here. What's on? Oh, it's on here. Hold on. There it goes. The monthly is the weekly. Okay. So the monthly open and the weekly open is the same exact price, which is around 61,392, which has me believe that we're probably going to come down here and sweep this. Somewhere around the lines of this. Possibly. Possibly. If we get a quick flush. And then go back up. Usually when the weekly and the monthly are at the same level, you get tapped. So just keep that in mind. Keep the weekly and the monthly open on your charts. And just hope that we stay above them. Okay? Anyway. So we broke above the Monday range, thankfully. We didn't sweep Monday low, unfortunately. To me, I don't like that at all. You know from previous times when I play that the best position is buying a sweep or a deviation, right? Like for example, if you deviate the previous low, this is a beautiful deviation of the previous low. This scam wake, I don't even know what it is. Act like it's not even on the chart. Just ignore it because I don't know what this was. But just envision a deviation taking place under a previous low. It's the most bullish thing you could see in crypto. You see this, you long your longs, or you short your shorts on the flip side, right? You see this is beautiful. So if you take this in consideration, extend it to the right side, there's your Monday low. Right there, same as this. Technically speaking, this didn't get swept. It's making me uneasy. Right? It should have gotten swept. Yeah, it should have gotten swept. I'm not gonna lie to you, it should have gotten swept. So, low time frame perspective. Let's see, what do we have here? I don't even know what this is. No, this is disgusting. I can't paint that. It doesn't even look like a right pattern. Low time frame perspective, guys. This is still freaking in a range. This is still in this top bottom range, unfortunately for us. If you look at the previous here, what I had drawn. Let's make this quick. Put this here. Put that here. Am I on Bitstamp? I'm on Bitstamp, aren't I? There we go. The lines that I drew from Monday high, Monday low from last week didn't really pan out, but at least came out pretty close with the body candles. So yeah, this is basically the range that I'm working with. Let's get rid of this because this wasn't actually Monday high, Monday low. Yeah, man. This is your overthrow, which we tapped. Trap longs over here, right? Remember? Trapped a bunch of longs over here. Technically speaking, you don't want to revisit this with body candles if you're bearish. See the difference? It's a range. BTC did absolutely nothing. Just one range, one chop. Fuck shorts, fuck longs. It did nothing, guys. Still chopping around. It's like, don't overthink it. So, truth be told, if you delete everything and you draw your wedge the way we had it originally, right, and we broke out to the top side. This is your wedge, broke out to the top side. The measured move is the $64,000 range. Pretty sure we hit it. I don't know. We'll find out right now. What's the 1-to-1? Oh, we like front ran it by what? $300. We front ran it by $300. Jesus Christ. So regardless of where we go, we're so close to the 1-to-1 extension of the breakout, which is your low, your high, and your higher low. So technically speaking, guys, chances are that this will retrace. Whether it goes up here first and then down, or whether it goes down, then up, then down, it's going to retrace. So be careful on the micros, right? Micros overall, you guys know where I stand on the macros. I think we're gonna go to $68,000 to $70,000. Do not, person speaking, I cannot turn bearish, knowing that my 2-day hasn't crossed down yet. Until these 2-day, whether they cross down or they kiss, I need them to be close together. Otherwise, I can't turn bearish. And you have to assume that your lower time frame, 4 to 7 hour, yeah, you see, we're just crossing to the top side right now. Yeah, still choppy range. Altcoins are probably going to be the play for the next couple of days. Atlas, I'm still in it. This is the range that we're playing with right now. Obviously, if you got in with me down here or down here, don't even worry about it. You could take some profit. I took some profit when we got up here. It was too heavily invested. But this is your range that you're playing with right now, right here. So assuming that once we get to the top over here, I'm going to empty the new long that I opened up 2 weeks ago, a week ago, when I showed you guys the screenshot. I don't know when that was, a week ago, but I got in somewhere, I don't even know, 9.3 I think, over here with the new longs. I'm gonna take a bunch off over here, if not close the whole thing. Comp, I'm sitting in a fucking nice little long with comp. I'm heavy in comp. I don't think I'm going to empty this lower for a while. This to me looks like a beautiful deviation in the making, cupping to at the bottom of resistance. Once you break the neckline, which is here, you're going to get above. You can buy the retest, which is going to be a safer long, and obviously your target is going to be up here, which is going to be the overthrow. You want to target the overthrow always. Personally speaking, I always target the overthrow. Like, fuck everything in between. I know this is a big order block over here, right? It's a big order block, and it's been slapping us down. Open up your VWAPs too, so you can see if we have any VWAPs there. Oh yeah, we do. We have a monthly VWAP right here, but which is probably going to be a good spot to unload. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take roughly about, say, 40% over here, if not 50, and then I'm going to take the rest off. I'm not going to even write it up here. So I'm going to do TP1, and then I'm probably going to do TP2 over here. But I always want to target the overthrow for my final TP. These are very clean highs. These are going to get taken probably in a matter of, like, it's going to all come within 2 days. Not now. The pump's not going to come in 2 days. I'm saying when we break out, the candles are going to be so big that this is going to offer a massive squeeze to the top side. That's what I'm trying to say. Kudos, you know where I stand. This thing is going to probably fly. It broke out of a 160 something day consolidation. Let's go down here. What time is it? Ooh, I have to go to the gym, guys. 166 days of consolidation. We broke to the top side. This is the biggest candle that we've had since, I don't even know when. Let's get rid of this. Hold on, I'll show you right now. Get rid of this. Make a line here. Look, biggest candle right here. Last night's candle, or 2 nights ago, November 1st. This is bullish, man. This is actually bullish. Oscillators, I'm not even going to ask what this looks like to you, but this is an uptrend. This is a slope to the top side. I don't know. This looks bullish to me. Let's go to the daily. How does daily look? Daily looks very bullish, guys. When you see the signal line like this, plus the trend line like this, going to the top side, trend line is black, by the way, going to the top side together, and you don't have them sloping down to the downside, if they're both like pointing to the north, that's very bullish. I'm happy with this investment. I think I'm not going to touch this until probably 25 cents. If I want to be realistic and not be a moon boy, let me see something. Yeah, 14 to 15 cents around there. On this area is where I'm gonna start like thinking about taking some off the table. The only problem is that I'm staked. So if I'm staked, I have to wait 21 days to unstake. So maybe that's the only reason why. You know what I'm doing though? The rewards that I'm getting, I'm not compounding them anymore because I got a decent enough size bag that I'm happy with my holdings. So the rewards that I'm getting, I'm putting them in my account, which eventually I'm just gonna flip and sell them. So I'm hoping to make enough money off the rewards to offset my investment. What else? Alice. I'm still holding this shit coin over here. Unfortunately for me, I took enough profit, but I didn't take enough profit to make me happy. But I did take profit, but not enough. So this was your consolidation. This was your deviation. This was a beautiful entry. You know what really sucks? We never came back down to retest this. We just basically kept this clean, and broke to the top side, which makes me think one thing. So even if we're bullish, this is strictly a range play, right? Even if we're bullish, here you go, range to range. Let's do it this way. This order block down here, let's get rid of the VWAPs. This order block down here, if we do happen to get a pretty decent move down from BTC, it's gonna get tapped, man. It's gonna get tapped. You know, it will get tapped. I'm telling you right now, it will get tapped. Even if you put it over here and you move it to the top side, doesn't matter. When you have lows like this that have not been swept, you're uneasy in positions, right? You're uneasy in positions. So now if we get a massive dump to the downside, I'm pretty sure this is going to do something like this and then go up. And that'll be the start. This will be the start to like a freaking multi run to probably around $60, which is going to be all-time high or whatever you want to call this. I don't know where the first candle body is. Let's see, go to the 12 hour. First candle body's over here. Jesus Christ, it's kind of far. $28. Okay, $28 would be TP1 if we get down here. SLP, I'm still in this shitcoin. Downtrend, beautiful. Unfortunately, it's losing my patience with it, but whatever. I'm just accumulating as much as I can. We took the bottom completely with a body candle, which is good. The only problem is I don't like us hanging out down here for too long, and this is the order block that's been pretty much KOing us this whole time. So until we get above, like, say, I don't know, 0.1, guys, yeah, until we get above like 0.1, which is more often than not the last wick before the impulse to the top side. So this is an important wick, right? Consider this whole area over here reaccumulation. This is how I'm playing it. I know it's kind of like weird to indicate it, but it is what it is, man. This is true. Like, you're in the previous demand down here. This could literally sit here and accumulate in range for another freaking, I don't even know how many months, and then go up. But this is still one big accumulation range. Any wick to the downside, as long as we close the bodies and the weeklies above this previous wick, we're gonna be fine. But again, guys, the upside is massive. I mean, it's so worth the gamble. You have no idea. TP1 is going to be no matter what happens at the daily. Yeah, here we go. So at the daily right here. This TP1, no matter what, is going to be 0.17. So look at their RR. Even if you do low leverage. Oh my God, we just got a nice little dump. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Say you do some kind of low leverage from where we are right now, like over here. It's 153% to the top side. You know, I'm not doing leverage, by the way. This is all spot. Comp, I already told you guys about comp. Too bad it's fucking dying right now. Flow. I know you guys don't like flow, but I love flow. Flow is gonna make me some good money one day. Not that it hasn't already, but I think it was a 2-day that I built my structure. Yeah, it was a 2-day. Here we go. Okay, so when you see wicks, deviation, retest, again wicks, that means that there's a lot of demand down here. The only bad thing is that we don't even have enough balls to go back to above the previous structure break. So this is your previous structure break, right? Until we get above this black line with a freaking like 2 or 3 day candle close, it's going to be chopping around. It's going to be ranging again, unfortunately. So this is your projected, hopeful deviation to start the uptrend. Which one's my first target? First TP. It's up here. Open up your VWAPs. What do we have? Let's see. Well, we have nothing. Everything got cleaned out. That fucking sucks. No, we're done. We have over here. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. Here, this. Monthly VWAP right there. I'm gonna make this blue so you guys can see it. Monthly VWAP is roughly about $30. That's gonna be your first TP. Well, my first TP. Obviously, you're going to get a little bit of resistance over here at this one and at this one over here. No matter what happens, you're gonna get a rejection, maybe a retest. But again, you want to assume that this, which filled by this wick, holds. As long as this wick holds, it's gonna be up from here. Okay, makes sense for flow. GRT. I sold a lot of this shitcoin because it was testing my nerves. What's the ETH right now? Okay, I'm dumped. Yeah. All right. So that's what we're playing with, unfortunately, right now. Previous wick led to the lower high. I got dumped. It led to a lower low. This wick led to the break in structure, unfortunately. So this is your range that you're playing with. Let's get rid of this. Now, the easiest play for someone that's not in GRT is wait until we reclaim this. Once you reclaim this, you want to target this. Very easy play. I don't know what the return's going to be, but at least, I was about to say 30%. At least 50%. That's going to be the easiest play as opposed to holding onto your bags, hoping that we're going to reclaim this. I wouldn't do it if I were you. On the flip side, if you want to buy it on the downside, open up your TMA bands, go to your, I think it was the daily that I saw, yeah, daily. Open up your TMA on the daily. If we do happen to go back to the daily TMA band, I'm probably going to enter some more longs over there because I did get rid of them. I don't remember where I got rid of them. I got rid of them 20% under the top, so I don't even know where I got rid of them. Let me see something. It was 20% under the top. That's all I know. I wasn't able to catch the top. Yeah, so I got rid of them somewhere here, like an idiot, instead of me waiting for up here. I got rid of my longs at like 0.95. I'm still holding some, but majority of them got taken off. I'm going to re-add them here at the daily TMA band. Down here, this blue box. Between 0.82 and 0.75. That's GRT and LTC, BTC. I'm not even going to bother. You know where I stand with that. Sold. You already know where I stand with that. I'm bullish as fuck. Algo. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm holding a lot of algo. I am. I took some profit off, but I'm going to just show you one thing. I don't think algo is ready to do anything until we get down here. I said this before in previous videos as well, and I'm saying this again. It just doesn't make sense for us to be jerking off in this little pile of shit all this time without getting a scam wick to the downside. Yeah, I don't know. I'm positioned pretty well from down here, from the new longs that I opened up. So top, U, consolidation. Yeah, I don't know. This reminds me of this right here. Get a scam wick to the top side, do a double top, create a range here like this, something along the lines of this. Range top, for example, range low. Screw longs, deviate, and that'll be the start to your bull trend for this shitcoin. So possibly scam wick to the top side, get rejected, come all the way down here, screw everybody out, then start to the top side. Until I see this, like this is my main mover. This is my main mover for altcoins, personally speaking. Basically to say, all right, the trend is clear now. We're gonna be going up across the whole board. I don't have to watch the charts anymore. Once I see algo hit this area down here, I'm gonna feel a lot better, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna feel a lot better. Until I see this, this doesn't make too much sense for me to be like the bottom. I'm sorry, unfortunately. And I'm a bull tard, and I think we still need to fucking die a little bit. Link. I gave up on this shit, man. Like I put my my whole investment bag into. I'm sorry, I put my whole bag rather into like into a wallet, online wallet. I think it was Exit I used. I don't know what Exodus I used. I'm not even looking at this shit. I don't even care what it does. Like I'm so fed up. I don't know the market makers who control this shitcoin. I don't even know what's going through their head. Like it started the whole bull run from $1.50 all the way up when we had the COVID, and then it just died. There's no momentum in it. It's just dead. Yeah, I don't know. To me personally speaking, I this thing should have already been up here. Should have already been up here. I think it was a 2 day. Where did I say? Yeah, 2 day. Right here. It should have already been up here. at that 39, 40K, $40 range right here. And it's not. So I don't know what the hell it's doing. I don't even want to speak about it. Like, I give up on this shit. We're not getting above this order block off the first attempt, I'll tell you that much. This is going to slap us hard, so be careful. XRP, I'm still holding my bag. I think XRP is going to go on a serious run. When you see stuff like this, not exactly drawn perfectly, but when you see a pattern like this where you create a cupping bottom into consolidation at a resistance line from a previous top, that's bullish, man. It's bullish. Very bullish. Very bullish. I like it. I like it. I'm not opening up new longs here. I'm already in it, but I like it. I like XRP. Atom. I think Atom needs to go down too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got rid of all my Atom, to be honest with you guys. I know this is a long shot, but if we do happen to get down to $20, $25, it'll be a blessing. If you do proper Fibonacci extension to the downside, 28 bucks to sweep these lows will be a good buy. If not, 25. But I'm still waiting for lower, guys. I'm still waiting for lower. Like, this did a massive move from $8 all the way up to 40. I mean, come on, give me at least half of the retracement, right? Yeah, golden pocket is. Even, yeah, just anywhere in this blue box, I'm going to buy and hold. Guys, that's pretty much it. Be careful with BTC. I'm telling you right now, the micros want lower. Macros still want up. Regardless, I don't care. As long as I don't get a 2-day cross to the downside, I am bullish. And then most important thing, if you want to actually look at the really higher time frame, if you go to Bitstamp, I think it was a 2-week. Where was it? Yeah, 2-week. See how we crossed down on the 2-week? So this whole thing should have been a bearish retest, which technically still could be on the 2-week time frame, whatever the case is. You want to assume that when these two kiss, they cross. If you see a rejection on the 2-week, that means that we're gonna have a hear me out right now, guys, a multi-week downtrend, not days. It's not gonna be buy the fucking dip opportunity anymore at that point. It's gonna be protected capital and wait until we reset all the oscillators. Because when you get a 2-week death cross, you're talking about a multi-week downtrend. So be careful. You know, be careful. Weekly RSX. Yeah, it looks good, man. I'm not worried yet. Not worried yet. We're still in buy the dip mode, guys. Opportunities everywhere. There's a new shitcoin that I'm getting information on for the gaming industry. I will post it in Discord when I invest. This is not financial advice. I am not using my own portfolio money. I'm using old shitcoins that I find on exchanges that I'm selling. Like I have NOIA, HTR, SHR, all these shitcoins that I'm just selling, piling up the money, and I'm gonna throw it into this new gaming token. It's coming from a good source. The same one who gave me Rune, the same one who gave me AKT, the same one who gave me IOV. Very reputable people. They're my really, really close friends. I worked with them for many years. I trust them. They're not in this to make a couple of thousand or a couple of 100K. They're in the far 8-figure range. Yes, 8-figure range. So see what happens. And guys, trade safe. Bless you all.